To keep you updated on the capital and financial markets, here is a recap of what happened.
The Malaysian unit trust industry has never been larger. Assets under management crossed the 600 billion ringgit mark earlier this year, an all-time high, expanding faster than Malaysia's real economy and the capital market over the past decade. The industry, dominated by Amanah Saham Nasional and Public Mutual, now oversees assets equivalent to more than a quarter of the entire value of companies listed on Bursa Malaysia. But behind the impressive figures lies a far less flattering reality. Critics say too many unit trust funds fail to justify their higher fees, sales charges, and the risks investors are asked to bear, although some funds have performed well. Referring to a 2021 research conducted on unit trust fees and charges, FIMM says actual sales charges are much lower than the maximum sales charges stated in prospectus. International Monetary Fund Managing Director Kristalina Georgieva said that after facing crisis upon crisis in recent years, the world needs to build foundations that can withstand shocks that have become more frequent. I am worried that we are not completely internalizing yet that this is how the world is going to be, Georgieva said on Bloomberg's podcast Leaders with Francine Lacroix. We are not going to get to a place where shocks are gone. Georgieva, who's been at the helm of the Washington-based lender since 2019, has been through the COVID-19 pandemic, the war in Ukraine, the tariffs turmoil, and now the conflict in the Middle East. The IMF has a lending capacity of just under $1 trillion and her job, as she described it, is keeping the fund's 191 members focused on working together for the greater good of the world economy. The best ammunition we have is objective analysis, she said. Bitcoin's latest retreat has been so severe, it has pushed more than half its circulating supply into loss-making territory. With the coin trading around $61,000, down some 50% from its record highs, and a fresh break below its 200-week moving average, it is quickly racking up losses for a growing share of its holders. For the first time since late 2022, more than 50% of the coins trading are doing so below their purchase price, according to Vettel Lund at K33 Research. The figure stood at just 30% a month ago. It's the latest sign of stress for a market that's been mired in a downdraft for months. Bitcoin and numerous other tokens have been selling off since October, with few positive developments able to arrest a decline that last week brought the largest token to its lowest since 2024 and wiped out all gains notched during the crypto-friendly Trump presidency. India's equity mutual fund inflows fell to their lowest in a year in May as Iran war-driven market volatility drove away investors, while gold ETFs saw record outflows after a call to curb bullion purchases promoted profit-taking at all-time high prices. The lower inflows are due to extreme volatility in the markets as crude hovers around $100 a barrel, which has prompted near-term caution among investors, said Venkat Chalasani, CEO of AMFI. Global asset managers are catching onto a growing opportunity in their quest for expansion. Mexico's pension system is expanding quickly, thanks to reforms that have spurred a bigger asset pool and more complex investment needs. The new capital is going to a system that is much more complex than the sleepy, bond-focused pension regime that was initially created in the 1990s. The Afore system is now broken into age-bracketed funds, similar to target date-style products, and gradual changes over the years have allowed the pension funds to invest more in foreign equity, actively managed products, and alternative assets, explained Guillermo Zamaripa Escamilla, president of Amafor, the group that represents the pension funds.
FIMM is pleased to announce the release of its latest annual report, now available on its official website. Link in the description. Read the latest issue of the e-Zine available at FIMM's official website to stay updated about what's going on in the industry. Watch the latest episode of Coffee Talk to find out about what is going on in the industry. Exclusively on FIMM's official YouTube channel.
This has been the FIMM TV Weekly Recap. Be informed, stay updated. Be sure to like, share and subscribe.